Yeah, we getting bottles in up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
Yeah.
We're a couple miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Working out of the gun. It's Hicks. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield, that's London. And he will score. Drake London, touchdown Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Flush to his right. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. That is Max Crosby. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, he's got it. It's London. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop it really before it got started.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Browns, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Legette, touchdown Cleveland. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
29-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Room to run at the 40. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is up and through. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll put his head down and get up to the 42. That's a gain of about 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 4 yards to go. Let's go now. Go.
He'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Derek Carr on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Here's a run going left. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible. because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Now, a second down throw for Knicks. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run the ball.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. And this time, the rush gets home, and down he goes.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on first down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Broncos are back within 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down. They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Browns.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Leggett in motion. Here's a design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Jack Sawyer. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver first down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Browns with the advantage. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Nix. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Here's Nix to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Throwing, Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
First down. A gain of 40 yards. First down, Browns.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Let's go now. Second and 6. At the Broncos 25.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Legette in motion. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
A first down throw for Nix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Give up the middle. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point is good. Broncos have cut the deficit to 5.
26. Broncos 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Handoff here, up the middle. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 4. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns first down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Browns. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. That one out wide for Wright. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This pass is caught by Cade Otton. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Second down. Nix. That's caught left side by Otton. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's now 3rd and
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver. After this, they'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Oh, my son!
He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otton. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Oh, my son!
1st and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. That is caught for 3, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. And he'll give it up on the pitch. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this is on! Wow! The decision to go pays off! Xavier Legette, touchdown Cleveland. That's a 2-touch, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The PAT, up and good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Play action now. It's Nix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Going to return this from the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's second down and 10.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Nix from the gun on third down. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on third and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he's going to have a Browns first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what plays coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to lose big-time yardage here. But it might not matter. That flag is down way back at the line of scrimmage. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it back.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
That's a 29-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
So, from the 22, here's second and 2. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
We'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. And he will score! Touchdown, Browns. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead.
Broncos 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
They're on 25-yard line.
Nick snap on first and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup at 5 on first down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions. And I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's a big play on fourth down. And even 30 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns are going to extend their lead.
Broncos 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough.
Hold on, son. Ready.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
26-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
It is 3rd and 10.
Hold on, son.
Are you kidding me?
Ready.
Really? Are you kidding me?
Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line.
That'll be intercepted. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The extra point is good. And the Browns add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, that is a dump on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
Ball 11. Hey, what's up? Hold on, son. Switch. Ready. My name is Hudson.
To throw is Nix. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and a couple. I'll give on the ground, and he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hold on, son.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now it's second and 1.
Hold on, son. Ready. My name is Hudson.
Here's Nix to throw. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And he will score again. Touchdown Broncos. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Broncos 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Here we go.
To the air now on first and 10. This is caught 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Back to the air one more time. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold on, son. Ready? My name is Hunt.
Bring it in.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Schlesinger on the coverage.
Hold on, son. Ready? Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game,
That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
I'm going to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Browns 34, Broncos 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready? My name is Hunt.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The coverage.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Punting very different difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Don't show this shiver, okay? He's on time.
Run on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On second down, they'll run. Has an opening. Past the 40. Gives to the edge at the 30. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
Oh my God!
Nick snap on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Forced to his right. He'll run again.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and 3.
He's got it at the 3.
Nixon's pass. Complete to Cade Otton. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Oh my God! Ready? My name is...
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Broncos cut into the lead a little bit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.